Oops.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. A reliquary is pretty much a place where a relic is stored, a powerful artifact of such. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll that.
Do we know what artifacts stored here?
Huh?
Do we know? As the cipher, I will ask our captain, so what item is this reliquary holding at the moment?
It is holding the weapon that we need to bring to the upcoming battle at the watch station.
Glorious, Captain. Do you mind my asking what it does?
It is a master crafted warhammer. Thunderhammer. Ugh. Come on, brain. It is known as the Maul of the Gatekeeper.
I like Elias's face is lighting up like a child on Christmas. I mean on Emperor's Day.
We are very grateful that you have bestowed this.
Don't think I'm going to be entrusting this weapon to you. I will be the one carrying it. You are merely my escort.
You are coming with us this time, Captain? That came out
She
really
merely
poorly.
meant to say she is thankful for you bestowing its presence upon us. Such a campaign. I meant he, because
there are no girls. No girls allowed. So he asks you all to kneel before it as he does the rites and retrieves the maul from the reliquary. He kind of just silently stares at all of you as, wait, do you all choose to kneel?
I did say I kneel.
Yeah, you kneeled. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so all of you ended up, kneeling in respect with your helmets off. And after about a few minutes or so of, I guess, an awkward silence of the empty echoes of the room, of the hall, he says, well, that's enough. Rise. We need to get to the strike cruiser, which will be taking us to the battlefield. And he leads you towards, after about an hour or so of walking in the station, you head to one of the docking areas, and as you're walking across the bridge to the ship itself, onto the ship itself, you see written across the side of the ship, Argent Crusader.
Oh, very quiet ship.
Yes. So it's pretty much an exact, it's, well, the obvious type of strike cruiser, and it's painted in the colors of the DeathWatch, black and silver. As Captain Gabriel is holding onto the mall, he walks with you onto the bridge to meet the captain. As this decently, well, he's generally a well-aged person, I guess. Somewhere around his 50s. He responds to you, well, yes, he is a veteran. But Yeah. So, oh yeah, I should probably ask this. So, who in the squad is going to be the squad leader for this mission? Oh. Well, generally, we leave it to a vote for who's going to be the squad leader. So, what's everyone gonna, who's everyone gonna vote for who's gonna be the squad leader?
Well, I do have the band breaker. Back then.
All right.
You mean the black banner? Not the band?
Yeah, the band breaker.
Having issues with English.
Oh, I am as well. Don't worry.
Okay, so
But we can pass the back banner around.
so by the time you get onto the bridge, Gabriel informs you he's going to be putting the mall in safe storage, and that you're free to go where you wish onto the on the strike cruiser until they reach their destination. So you're at this point. Gabriel walks out of the room. Door closes behind you. You see a bunch of varying serfs and people and attendants working their varied positions, getting the ship ready for, and flying out of the station itself. So what do you guys do?
I approach the captain and request that I be stationed in the engineering area to help out.
Okay.
I was gonna say hello.
He knows who we are.
Okay. But let's see. About, well, before you decide to start leaving, a bit of time passes and you get the obvious warning of that they're gonna enter into warp, and that you see a number of systems that aren't important to really the ship's survival in the warp being shut down as auxiliary power is moved towards more important system. And everyone, as far as what any of you remember from ever being on a cruiser that had to go into warp, all the people start moving to their various warp stations. Stations that they go to when a ship's about to enter warp.
As if we were heading to the battle station.
Yeah.
Or battle station.
Yeah. But if, but also you do have the option that, so Stu, you're planning to just go to engineering?
Yeah, mostly in case something happens, I hope to help out.
Okay. So, because you will be aware that you will be locked into engineering until after the transition of warp.
Oh, I know. I'm
Yeah.
well aware of that. The other reason is the engineering is probably one of the safest places.
Alright. What's everyone else going to be doing? Hello? Are you going to be on the bridge or are you going to return back to your rooms?
I'm gonna head to my room.
Alright.
What is there to do on the bridge versus in your own room? Like,
Possibility of rolling, say, like command skill or something. I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but there's a good likelihood that we're just gonna warp there and nothing's gonna happen. But I'm preparing for the worst.
okay, then I guess I stay on the bridge.
Alright.
But I'm gonna cloak myself. Like, I'm covered in cloak and I'm just watching it from the inside of the cloak. Well camouflaged.
You know we can still see you. No,
No, they can't. I'm under the.
all right. Make me a concealment roll.
How do I do that? Wait, 1d100?
Yeah, 1d100
Against your
agility.
um,
18. So you managed to like kind of find this area which your chameleon cloak melds in really well. That's really kind of looks like a bunch of pipes sticking out a wall, but then you kind of make it look like you're a pipe too. All right, so Calabos, Elias, what are you going to be doing? All right, Calabos is going to head to his room as well. All your cells would be naturally near each other too. Elias, what are you going to be doing? Elias.
Oh, sorry.
Are you gonna stay
Stay or
staying on the bridge and stay with like the bridge crew and watch the transition into warp, or are you going to go to your cell?
I'll stay on the bridge.
Okay. Um, Macrodon also says that he's going to stay on the bridge as well. So,
Ian, I have a question.
yeah.
What do you call his room itself?
I don't know, because everyone's room is a cell, really, when you think about it. Have you seen their doors? It's literally like a,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Um, and as you hear the series of like um, pre preparatory terms and jargon that the crew is saying through the speakers, and eventually make warp. No matter how many times you experience warp transition, you never get used to it. A harsh machine wails screams for every vox horn on the vessel, its mournful dirge echoing down every companionway. The sound drones what seems ages. Leaden silence descends. Then the order is given, Emperor bless our souls, make warp. And somewhere deep inside the guts of the Argent cruiser, the warp drive is activated. For a moment, nothing seems to happen. But then that moment stretches outwards to infinity. A single thought, a single fringe, a single synapse, a to encompass the entirety of existence. Your perceptions narrow and your physical senses receded. The experience sensed inside deep within the soul. The fabric of reality is stretched impossibly thin, your mind at once expanding in every dimension, obliterating the laws of nature and brutalized. When the stuff of the universe can be warped no further, the abyss opens up and swallows you. The lumens cut out, and the instant darkness engulfs all. A scream as if billions and billions of souls wailing in eternal torment split the air as a deep bass rumbling causes the fabric of the vessel to tremble and quake. The ship plunges in gulfs of anguish and insanity, now fully submerged in the ocean of chaos, and then the lumens flicker back to life and you release your grip has almost shattered the restraint. The next taint of fear and dread fills air ever sweet. Through this filtration mechanisms, we pray for the souls of those who drift upon the warp. A voice announces over the vox horns. A moment, several thousand men and women join in one prayer. Stand down, warp stations. The executive officer finally orders. So, yeah.
Thank God for Gellerfield.
So,
Or thank the Emperor for Gellerfield.
yeah. As you also hear, those inside the bridge hear, gentlemen, from the captain himself, set, commanding the crew, telling his crew, gather in the chapel in 1 hour. And then he turns turns to you three that are still on the bridge and says, "We shall," and he just suddenly widens and starts, and suddenly his face drains of color, and all you see is sheer horror on his face. And suddenly, oh,
Someone is calling.
you notice that on the bridge, ice seems to be forming around the metal itself and the glass. And many of the officers begin staggering around and falling over as the captain yells, "Incursion! Emperor, save us!"
Oh no.
So,
Over the intercom or just him in the room?
him in a room, yeah.
Damn, I don't hear a thing
But, well, Elias, you probably would have noticed that this was an incursion almost instantly once you saw that frost. Elias? Oh shit, we lost Elias again.
then.
See. Yeah, so... Oh god, Fear 2, meaning that... Give me a second.
Yeah, John. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what's going on.
So, the bridge crew passes its... Oh wow. Okay, they passed the fear test, which everyone has to deal with a fear test. Sephirin, since you're not there, no one is in squad mode, which means cohesion can't really take damage. Um, um, yeah.
Was there anything in engineering that I saw?
No, the
No?
shock of it hadn't... Well, actually, I should probably test for the crew within there, too.
Then I should have noticed something.
Yeah. Well, once you suddenly start seeing frost around... Oh, no, that isn't good. Oops.
It's all over the ship, not just in the.
Well, it starts inside of the actual bridge, but it's gonna eventually affect everyone on the ship. So 5 of the serfs within the room. Hey Graham,
Yes.
you want to open up the hallucination page and tell me what 2 does?
Dun, dun, dun.
Say,
Now, and suddenly as you feel the temperature dropping even more and this frost begins to cover the entire room, and when it eventually reaches Zarkov, which suddenly you see the actual engineering room begin to freeze up as well.
2 is my hands. So,
So you you see like 5 individuals just looking at their hands.
Can I perform a logic test at this?
Uh,
oh, did you already look it up?
Make me a
The ship is crossing, and now the crew is looking at their hands. I should be able to deduce that something's wrong.
-10 logic test. All right.
That's about my
Oh wow.
Uh,
I don't think you found out anything.
What
Yeah.
about perception? Or actually, perception wouldn't tell you anything. Would it?
No, you would see, if you rolled a perception test, I would tell you, you see ice on the walls.
yeah, what I was trying to do is a logic test, which is what happened,
Alright.
or if any of it is connected.
Now for another set of rolls. Oh wait, that was the wrong one. Yeah. First for the bridge. Alright, they fail. So, yeah. Alright. Suddenly you have, one of the actual workers turn and kind of look at you strangely as he lunges himself at you to try and attack you. What do you do? Elias.
Okay, so he's lunging towards me.
Yeah, he's just "Ah!"
Just like
in this
crew member.
gurgly type of you can't even understand what he's trying to say.
I am going to smack him across the fucking face with my staff.
Make me
Uh,
a damage roll
Oh shit! You better check yourself.
before you wreck yourself.
oh god.
Well, you hit him. I mean, like an actual damage roll. I was suspecting that you would automatically hit him. Also, one of the actual the magos inside of, well, the leading tech priest inside the room also goes crazy and grabs one of the closest physical object and takes a swing at you. Stu?
Yeah, I guess I dodge.
Alright. He still comes after you.
Yeah.
He's still gonna keep coming after you. Oh wow. So you smack him upside the head. Do you want to put your psi rating on that? Oh god. Elias? Alright, so even though you hit him pretty hard, well, you didn't hit him hard at all. Actually, no, your strength bonus should be added to that. So yeah, he should be knocked out.
I added my psi rating bonus. Okay, so I also have a strength.
Yeah, strength, remember? And hey Stu, after you dodge the first swing from like what appears to be his
Yeah, can I smash him with my servo arm now that I've dodged him?
yeah, go for weapon skill. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
So you pretty much crush him in one swing. Like you turn him into a pancake.
Okay, cool. That's gonna work.
So as well, the Battle Brothers on the bridge begin to see like half shapen, misshapen things and monstrosities as one of the crew members screams out, "Galathea failure!" As um as suddenly his mouth explodes in a vast of warp energy coming out of his mouth. And
Question.
yeah,
Are we in the warp or are we outside of the warp?
you're in the warp right now.
I thought we left warp.
No. You enter warped. That was the warp thing.
Yeah, but I thought on the comm guy said warp travel successful.
No. He never said warp travel successful. Warp entry was successful.
Oh, okay, my bad.
So wait, where are we? What did we enter into?
Okay, you.
We're in the warp. It's basically the embodiment of the realm of soul, but it's evil as fuck. Currently, we are being invaded by demons.
Gargoyle-looking demons.
But are we physically inside a warp place, or are we still by the bridge?
You're in a completely different dimension.
But the entire ship is in a different dimension because that's what we're traveling through.
Okay.
So
It's the way of going
So on the bridge, you see one of these things appear as it rips out of the very crewman that screamed warp and warp breach or Gellerfield failure, as it's slobbering and walking its way towards you. What are you guys gonna do?
Well, I'm going to. Should I do a heal? I'm gonna do a heal action on the. I can't exactly. If I sustainably heal on our psychic, is that gonna help or it's not really?
Wait, why are you trying to heal the librarian? He hasn't been hurt yet.
Yeah, but well, okay, never mind.
There's literally this fucking gargoyle-looking monster that's wanting to murder your face.
But are they physical or are they like immaterial? Like
Well, they're physical right now.
They're immaterial beings that are forcing themselves into our material realm. So you can shoot them, you can kill them, but they're from a different realm.
Never mind. Then I'm gonna draw my weapon and go into full auto.
Alright, so roll me a ballistic skill test. And it's at point blank range, so you get like plus 60.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. I literally just forgot. Julia.
Yes.
Oh my god, I forgot about the spirit.
No, the oaths. So we have oaths we have to deal with. Give me a second. Let's see, squad mode abilities, chapter abilities, yada yada yada, yada yada yada, squad mode, yada yada yada, cohesion, yada yada yada. Now oaths is this way. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Oath taking, aiming, arming. There we go. Alright. The Devastator pretty much has Oath of the Weapon and Oath of the Astartes. Astartes gives you +2 cohesion and squad mode abilities of Tactical Advance, Bolter Assault, or Tactical Spacing. Oath of the Weapon ignores jams, reroll tests to confirm Righteous Fury, and Support Fire, Fire for Effect, and Tank Buster. Which one do you want? Or which one does the team want to use?
Wait, am I the squad leader?
Yes. Everyone voted for you to be squad leader.
Silence.
Also, yeah, Uriel, you got 97, so let's see. Your ballistic skill is 30 something. I think you actually legit fail.
No, but you said it's +60, right?
Yeah,
So
but you have...
60?
What's your...
My ballistic skill
39.
39, so 60 plus 39 is 99. I passed.
Okay.
I fail
You managed to hit the thing once.
No, I wanted to draw my weapon and do full auto. Isn't full auto a way to set up your weapon? Or that's
No, full auto is how you fire your weapon. It's a form of firing, which gives you +30.
Oh, okay. Can I hit him once?
Yeah, you hit him once. You fire like this burst of like 4 rounds. And only hit him once. So, yeah.
But I have dual weapon mode, so can I use both?
So the round hits it, and it just once you hit it, it just seems to just dissipate and explode into nothingness. The same scenario happens to the rest of the crew members wherever they are. So, as Calibos, so of course, first you would hear the screaming, and then, so, Julia, Nope. You're sitting in your room right now, probably doing something with your gun, and all you can now hear is screaming everywhere and the temperature seeming to drop around you.
I think we're We're in trouble.
Yeah, we got a good fight ahead of us, but most of the demons that we're going to encounter are pretty weak. The only ones that are strong will probably be pretty big and take up all.
Yeah, but
Well,
the
there won't be
weapon
many,
I
though.
fired just dissipated into nothingness.
Yeah, because it wasn't a fully formed demon.
Oh.
So, Noob, what are you gonna do? Julia. Where is she?
With respect, General, you are wrong.